I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now on this Thursday, September the 24th. As the Philadelphia Eagles get set to come to MetLife Stadium and play the Jets on Sunday, a reeling football team at 0-2 after all the expectations, after a big preseason, after Super Bowl prediction after Super Bowl prediction from experts around the country. The Eagles are limping to MetLife, and the Eagles look like a battered football team at 0-2. And if you're down with Philadelphia or paying any attention to what has been talked about this week around the Philadelphia Eagles, the reasons for the 0-2 start have been flooding in. Chip Kelly, his offseason, the fact that he's not really a good GM, his scheme being figured out, coaches, players, everyone seems to be under the hot seat, on the hot seat, seems to be under fire in Philadelphia for the start of the Eagles, except one person. The player that plays a position that is more important than any position in sports. That would be Sam Bradford, the quarterback the Eagles traded for, trading Nick Foles away to bring in Bradford, the former #1 overall pick quarterback out of Oklahoma for the St. Louis Rams for all those years. Injuries, inconsistency, and generally poor play. But yet he was coming to Philadelphia, coming to play with Chip Kelly, coming to play with playmakers in a smart, sophisticated offense. This was going to finally be it for Sam Bradford. He was going to find his way and be that guy. Be the guy that looked to be a star years ago. And then he went out in the third preseason game and was 10 for 10 in less than a quarter, and everyone said, see, that's the real Sam Bradford. Well, as you watch Bradford through 2 games here, and it's not all on him, of course, and some of it is to me, not all of it, it's a whole team effort. But as you watch Bradford so far this season, you're seeing a lot of the things and a lot of the reasons why Bradford has not been a star quarterback in the NFL. He refuses to throw the ball deep. He takes short dump-off passes, check down Charlie at every single occasion. And the one or a couple things you thought about Sam Bradford coming into the year, that he would be able to execute a fast-paced offense, well, they're not executing, and he wouldn't turn the ball over. He has 4 picks in 2 games. Only one quarterback in the NFL has more. But yet you listen to Eagles fans, you listen to people in Philadelphia, and it's about everything but Sam Bradford. It's about the offensive line. It's about the running game. It's about Byron Maxwell. It's about Chip Kelly. It's not about Sam Bradford. It's amazing. #1 overall pick quarterback. A guy that was supposed to be one of the great quarterbacks in the NFL, and all we do is make excuses for him. Bad coaching staff in St. Louis. No weapons in St. Louis. Injuries at St. Louis. And now, bad offensive line. Chip Kelly's not coaching well. At some point here, when is Sam Bradford responsible for his teams? As a starting quarterback in the NFL, his teams are 18-32-1. The guy has started 51 games in the NFL. His team has won 18 times. At some point here, when does Sam Bradford become the common denominator? And when does his fan base say, hey, Bradford, you're the star quarterback. Go win us a football game. If the game is close against the Jets on Sunday and the Eagles need a drive, I'm going to be looking at Sam Bradford. And if he doesn't lead them down, at some point here, you have to stop making excuses for this guy and say maybe he's not the answer. I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now.